Hey, welcome back to the third and final video in this three-part series, the mobile app Goldmine. In this video, we're going to talk about the opportunity that is available to everyone. My name is John Botel, and if you haven't yet seen video 1 and video 2 in this three-part mini-series, please watch those first and it will make a lot more sense, and you should find links to view them right on this page. But just to recap, in the first video I showed you the immense opportunity and explosive growth in the mobile app business. Then in video 2 I explained how previously this opportunity was closed to all but the most talented of software coders. But now how new technology was allowing everyday people to build mobile app businesses. In this video I would like to introduce you to a few of these people and recount their stories. But first, I'd just like you to cast your minds back, if you can, to way back to the year 2000. Remember how websites were going to be the future, and if your business didn't have one, it would be completely obsolete and die. And now here we are, 16 years later, absolutely every business has a website as a matter of necessity. This is where we are now with the mobile apps industry. You are at the very cusp of an explosive necessity market. Just have a look at this 2016 survey by Clutch into the mobile app business, surveying small businesses. You can see by this chart that only 20% of small businesses currently had a mobile app. That leaves a massive 80% of the market still available. And that's not even counting businesses that then want to update and get new features and apps as the technology moves forward. Furthermore, the features that the small businesses are looking for were also charted. And right at the very top of the list were customer loyalty features, social networking features, push notification features, personalization features, all of which, plus much more, are included in our brand new technology. And finally, you can see exactly why small businesses are looking to mobile apps to increase their business. They're looking to increase sales, improve the customer experience, and become more competitive in the market. Small businesses are waking up to the fact that mobile apps are the future of their business. So remember, when you start your mobile app business, it's not about having to make sales. Having an app is now a necessity. Small businesses are completely waking up to this fact and will actually thank you for solving their problems. So let me tell you how a bowl of soup made me $500 in less than 10 minutes. I was going out to get some lunch at a local sandwich and soup place just 10 minutes down the road from where I live and work. When I went into the establishment, I noticed that they had a paper loyalty card on the counter. And I literally just broached the subject with the owner of the shop and said, how would you like that loyalty card in a mobile app with so many more features that are going to help you to grow your business? Literally a 10-minute conversation, just over a bowl of soup. And just by opening that conversation whilst getting my soup, I managed to sell an app for $500 in less than 10 minutes. And if that's all you ever did with this business, is just every time you go into an establishment, every time you go and get a sandwich, every time you get a pizza, every time you go to a florist, you just casually mention to the owner about the abilities of your new mobile app business, you would be making money week after week after week, because this isn't a hard sell. You definitely do not have to go in and sell it. It is simply a conversation opener and the product sells itself. It is literally that simple, and anybody can do this. As I said, 10 minutes, maybe $500 over a bowl of soup. It is so incredibly simple. But let me show you just a few of the other people who've been changing their lives with the help of this new technology. Let me introduce you to Michael. Michael was working part-time as a Fiverr freelancer, just picking up Fiverr gigs where he could. He's single, 26, he doesn't have children. He has made a little bit of money online before through his Fiverr gigs, but he says his skill level is literally zero in terms of any kind of software development or anything like that. It actually only took him about 2 hours from first logging into the software to completing his very first app. So from completely knowing nothing about software development, he had an app within 2 hours. Quite incredible. And within his first week, he'd built 3 apps and sold them all. And you can see there for $400, $509, and $350. Before he started making mobile apps, he was a university graduate but had been unemployed for 5 years. That's a story that we hear time and time again. People, spending their time, their money, building up huge debts in college loans, and then finishing, and there's nothing available for them. He was unemployed for 5 years and struggling to make money online, and now within the first week had sold, nearly $1,500. Quite an incredible story. And this is John. John is actually a store manager. It's an e-store, actually. He's single and 27. He doesn't have any children. And yes, he has made a little bit of money online with e-stores. But his only skill level is in building WordPress websites and e-stores with things like WooCommerce. He managed to build his first app in about an hour. So again, this is the same story we hear. The software, the new technology is very intuitive. You can actually build an app very, very quickly. He sold his first app for nearly $1,000, $997. He sold about 5 of these apps in the last 60 days for an average of $700. That's $4,500 in the last 60 days alone. Pretty incredible. And again, it's the same story as we heard with Michael. University graduate, but had been unemployed for 7 years. Couldn't get a full-time job for 7 years. And so was just managing these e-stores part-time. He's the first of 7 children and was really kind of having to be the breadwinner in that family, and just was struggling to balance bills with the little amount he was bringing in through the e-stores he was working with. Incredible story again. This is what I love about this new technology.
Hi, Craig Goldmine here. Just a quick testimonial for Mowimatic. We started using the system around 4 weeks ago now. For the first 2 weeks, we were just testing out all the different features. There's over 40 different features on there with image galleries, video galleries, discount pages, loyalty cards, booking systems, push notifications. The list is endless. There's so much you can do within Mowimatic, and it's so easy to use. It's drag and drop. Anyone can use it. It's very easy. 2 weeks ago now, we decided to put it to the final test, which was to go out and actually see if we can sell any of the apps. Over a 2 week period, we've managed to sell 4 apps. We've done one for a used car dealership. We've done one for the pub, which you can see here in the background. We've done a restaurant and a guest house. The prices of these we've managed to sell them for. The first one we sold, we did at £500 as a one-off fee. That was mainly for us to get a bit of confidence going out selling. After that, this pub one that we've done with the loyalty cards and the push notifications, we sold at £700 plus £50 a month. Because all the features in Mowimatic, there's so many different ones, it's pretty much endless what you can do. You're going to have to price it per job. I wouldn't have a set price for it, depending on what features they want. I think you could sell these up to £2,000 in my opinion, depending on what the customer wants. It wasn't a hard sell. Once you've shown the customer the push notifications, the loyalty cards, even the scratch cards, they could have the full restaurant menu on there, the discount pages. It sells itself. It's very, very easy once you've been out, showing a customer what it can do. We had a bit of feedback from the pub that we've done this one for, off the customers that go into the pub, and they love it because they're getting told when live football's on, rather than just having to turn up. They're getting discounts that are sent out to them. It's really easy. We've actually set a full-time business up doing this now, called Fast Apps. The website's fastapps.mobi if you want to check it out. But yeah, you can earn some serious money on this. We've got a sales lad starting with us next week, so we can sell even more. But it's really easy. It's really easy to make money off it. Recommend it to anybody, especially because the system, anybody can use it. It's that easy. That's it really. Yeah.
So there we go, that was Craig. And Craig was kind enough to actually record that video for us. Craig used to be a car salesman. He is married, age 35. He has a little child, Emily. He hasn't made any money online before, never been online before in any way. He's a complete novice, as he says. It took him about 2 weeks to build up his confidence really on the software, because as I say, he is literally a complete novice. So he spent 2 weeks playing and getting confident with building apps, and then he went out to start selling it. He sold his first app for £500, so that's about $600 currently, and since then he's sold about 4 in the last 2 weeks alone, for an average of $800 each. And as I said, he was an unemployed car salesman with a wife and a child to feed. And now he's building his own app business and taking on staff as well. This is just incredible stories. Finally, I'd like to meet Stephen. Now, Stephen was already in business as a local business consultant, so he had a little bit of advantage, I grant you that. He is married, he's age 31 and with 2 children. And yes, of course, he made money before online as a local business consultant. But his skill level, he tells us, is average. It's not, he's not a coder or anything like that. It took him about 10 minutes to figure out how to use the software, that's all. And now he's selling roughly about 20 apps a month at an average of $650 per app. So we're talking $13,000 a month. And remember, once you have the technology, there is zero costs to building apps. It's just time in terms of building them. So that is $13,000 profit added onto the bottom line of his business. He obviously had his business before, but he said he came from zero to make a good business for himself on the internet. And this is adding to his existing business structure. So remember, it's everyday, regular people just like you who just took advantage of this brand new technology and built successful businesses around it. If you'd like to get an early, exclusive demonstration of this brand new technology in action, please sign up to attend our VIP walkthrough webinar on Wednesday, the 9th of November, 9 a.m. EST, and you can do that right below this video. Thank you so much for your time. This is the end of the 3-part series. I hope you've enjoyed them, and I hope it's opened your eyes up to the immense potential of the mobile app business using this brand new technology. Please sign up to the VIP exclusive walkthrough webinar on Wednesday, the 9th of November, and I look forward to speaking to you then. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye-bye.